that God would be entirely justified in pronouncing on the last day, when he finally purges his creation of all sin and evil. Once that day comes, the verdict God announces will be irrevocable, final, and binding. You know, it's so interesting. I don't think we have that same cultural fear from the religious standpoint, but I do think we have that in a non-religious way. I do think there is a similar looming threat and anxiety in our culture as it relates to being canceled or being exposed. People are so afraid of being judged. It's like they're hyper focused. They feel like eyes are always on them. And it may not be directed towards God or a deity. It's not religious per se, but people are afraid of one another. They've given one another that deified position, and they feel like those eyes are always on them, whether that's social media, whether that's, some high value performance at their job or something like that. Whatever the case is, there's a similar anxiety in the world of this judgment, and people are horrified. And I think the gospel is still relevant for those reasons. We have to help people understand where that thing is coming from, why you even have the emotional sensory to be concerned about judgment and who you really are. Because all of us take that reflex somewhere. What are you going to do with that? Are you going to double down into doing more things that make you happy that might hurt others? Or are you going to double down in demanding that the world accepts your behavior? Are you going to double down in isolating yourself and moving away from people? In some way, shape, form, or fashion, you're going to do something with that anxiety, that fear of being judged. What are you going to do with it? And Christians are saying that thing that you feel, come be free of it, come be free in Christ, and then know who you are as a person, as a human, and you can move into the world without that sense of guilt and anxiety and worry and concern, because you are in a right relationship with your God, and now you can grow and learn and give good to the world without that fear, without that anxiety. So this is still a relevant topic,